Değerli Röportajı izleyicileri, Florida'nın Orlando kentindeyiz. SpaceX uydu fırlatma merkezine geldik. SES'in arkamda görmüş olduğu muhteşem Power uydusu biraz sonra fırlatılacak. Çok gürültülü bir ortam, çok rüzgarlı bir ortam olduğu için size şimdi uyduyu göstermiş olayım. Biraz sonra detaylara daha sakin bir ortamda devam edelim. Değerli Enterprise izleyicileri, az önce açık alanda gördünüz fırlatılacak uyduyu. Biraz sonra da fırlatılmış görüntüleri size göstereceğiz. Ama niçin geldik buraya? İsterseniz kapalı bir ortam bulmuşken ve astronot arkadaşımızı bulmuşken detayları anlatayım size hızlıca. Atılan uydu O3B M-Power diye geçiyor. Orta yörünge uydu 8000 kilometrede yer alacak. İnternet tarafı çok önemli. Özellikle bulut tarafıyla ilgili teknolojilerden bahsediyorlar. Biraz sonra CEO'muz yapacağımız röportajda soruları soracağız. Gelin isterseniz önce bir fırlatmayı izleyelim. Sonra CEO röportajına bağlanıp sonra da bitirelim.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power and liftoff of SES power.
So O3b mPOWER is our second generation medium Earth orbit constellation. We revolutionized the industry in 2010 when we at SES invested in O3b, which was the first broadband non-geostationary constellation operating in medium Earth orbits, 8,000 kilometers from the Earth, above the equator. And O3b mPOWER is the next generation. And we've taken all of the good stuff, everything that we've learned from the O3b constellation, and we've massively scaled it so that the impact that we can have is far, far greater than that we were already able to have with the O3b constellation. So most satellites over the last 40 years have been deployed to geostationary, certainly communication satellites deployed to geostationary orbit, because as the Earth rotates, the orbit moves at the same speed. If I set up an antenna on the ground and I point it to space, I never have to adjust that antenna. And we've grown our business from providing broadcast, so direct-to-home broadcast from geostationary satellites into fixed antennas on the ground, and we now serve 365 million households, more than 1 billion people using geostationary orbit. The challenge with geostationary orbit is it's 36,000 kilometers away, so it takes some time for signals to travel to the satellite and back again. And that's not a problem for broadcast because you don't notice that you're half a second behind when the real action takes place. But for data communications, it impacts the quality of the data communications. The only way you solve that is you bring the satellites closer to the Earth. Cloud in our approach, so there's not one cloud company that we work with, but it is true to say that we have a partnership with Microsoft and we have a deeper relationship. We're doing more with Microsoft and more with Azure today. We're actually co-locating our O3b mPOWER gateways at Azure data centers, and so our customers are always just one hop away from the cloud and they can embed themselves in the cloud. But we're also using mPOWER to extend the cloud, to actually extend to have micro data centers deployed at the far end of our links. And because we provide this very reliable carrier grade communication over O3b mPOWER, we can actually extend the edge of the cloud, and that's also important. It's a number of different network segments, so cruise and maritime, aviation, energy and offshore, enterprise and cloud. And so we have different strategies for all of those. The one that I haven't mentioned, which is probably the largest, is government and secure communications for government. And so when you take that entire market together, we think that mPOWER can have relevance to all of those markets. Yeah, you're right. The satellite industry, I've been in the satellite industry for 30 years.
I saw your young
yeah,
interview.
Exactly. And the last 5 years have been the most exciting, without any question. There's more innovation, there's new businesses coming all the time. The access to space is becoming cheaper, more and more launch vehicles, and that creates this kind of virtuous circle of more investment. So our future plans really have to do with leveraging our geostationary orbit and our medium Earth orbit to deliver better and better services for our customers. And we have a long way to go. Our position in medium Earth orbit is completely scalable. So every single satellite that we add will add to the constellation. We will ultimately take the constellation into incline modes, and so we'll have more and more satellites in medium Earth orbit and that will allow us to deliver even more services to our customers.
Evet değerli izleyicilerimiz, SES'in davetçisi olarak geldiğimiz Orlando'da o 3B Empower'ın nasıl fırlatıldığına hep beraber tanık olduk. Az önce röportajımızda, fisyonumuzda yaptığımız röportajı izlettik sizlere. 2022'nin yurt dışındaki son etkinliğiydi bu Enterprise X tarafından baktığımız zaman. 2023'te de yeni etkinliklerle beraber olacağız. Çam ağacının yanında madem yakaladım sizi. Hepinize iyi bir sene olsun diyorum. Enterprise X'te kalın, Enterprise X'te haberle kalmaya devam edin.